Let us start with the numericals based on the Newton's first law. Now, according to first law, if a body is at rest, then the body will remain at rest. If it is in motion, it remains at motion unless and until external force applied on it. Force is not applied on it, means force is zero. When force is zero, our acceleration is zero. When acceleration is zero, velocity is constant. This is only the vice versa of Newton's first law. This means if a body is in rest, it will be having zero velocity, it will continue to be at rest. If the body is in motion, then it will continue to be in the same motion with the same velocity, that is constant velocity. Now let us start doing few numericals related to it. Now in the question it is asked that there are two blocks tied with two strings. Okay, first one from the roof and second one in between these two blocks. Okay, now it is hanged. What we want to do, when it is hanged, there will be some tensions created in this strings. Find the tension in both the strings. We have to find the tension. What is given? The system is in equilibrium. Equilibrium means no force is applied. The system is equilibrium. Now when no force is applied, means whatever force is there, they are balancing each other. Let us try to find out what is the value of tension force in these two wires when it is in equilibrium by our free body diagram. So according to free body diagram, first let us see what are the forces that are applied in each blocks. In 2 kg blocks, the mg weight is pulling it downwards. Okay, so let me draw it like this: mg weight pulling it downwards. Now in this wire, if we see tension is always away from the body. So in this body, tension is applied like this. Again here is another string, so here may be another tension applied away from the body. So this this string is another and this string is different, so different tension for different string. Here T, here T1. Let us draw the free body diagram for this. 2 kg mass. So 2 kg mass, drawn 2 kg mass. Okay, now upwards there is a tension T, downwards there is a tension T1. Now other than this, there is also a mg which is acting downwards. Mg, what is the mass? 2. 2 into g. So 2 into g acting downwards. So this is the free body diagram for 2 kg mass. Similarly, if I want to do the free body diagram for 5 kg mass, see, tension is pulling it up. So T1, here mg downwards. Is there any other force which is acting on the body? No. And here in free body diagram we consider only those forces which are acting on the body. So this T1 is acting on this body and mg is acting on this body. So this is now. So what are our work? Our work is to find the tensions in the wire. So in this wire T is the tension, in this whole wire T1 is the tension. So we want to find T and T1. Let us see. Let us begin from here. Now since we'll use the first law of motion, that is this and this must be equal, opposite forces must be equal, then only the system is in equilibrium, otherwise it must have some motion. Now when the system is in equilibrium, so T1 must be equals to mg. What is m? 5 into g, mg. So T1 must be equals to 5g. Gravitation, acceleration due to gravitation, its value is given 10 meter per second square. We'll consider it to be 10, so multiplied. So 5 into 10, 50. In the similar way, if I want to take this free body diagram, so here upward it is T and downwards this is 2g plus T. So 2g plus T. G's value I know 10. T1 just now we found out 50. So 2 into 10 plus 50, that is 70. Let us see the another example. Here what we have done, we have used two strings and we have connected it to the two sides, fixed ends. Okay, so now what we have to do is tension in both the strings. So we want to find the tension in both the string, and it is given that the system is in equilibrium. It means the mass is not moving here and there. Okay, there is no motion, everything is in equilibrium. Now what we want to find, we want to find that the tension. Now what else is given? It is given that this angle is 37 degrees. So let us draw first what are the tension. So this is the 5 kg mass. Let us consider this mass and draw all the forces related to it. So here we can see away from the body T1 tension, and here this is the another string, so T2 tension. Now if I draw this line, a parallel line like this over here, so this is the intersecting line. So this is parallel, means this is 37, means this is also 37. If this is theta, means this is theta. Okay, now let us see the free body diagram. So this is the 5 kg mass drawn here. Now this is the mg downwards, m into g, mass is 5, so mass into gravity. Then T1 in this direction, but T2, if we see carefully T2, this T2, Okay, this one is also in y-axis, this is in x-axis, but this t2 is neither in x and y-axis. So what we have to do, we have to resolve this t2. If we want to further it, solve it further, then what we have to do, we have to divide this t2, we have to resolve this t2 in two components. Let us do this. Okay, now if this is theta, this will be t2 cos theta, yes or no? If this is 37 degrees, we already know that where there is theta, that side will be t2 cos theta. Take this triangle, then you consider this as theta. If you find this side, it will be t cos theta. And similarly, if you take this and here, if you complete this triangle, then here it will be sin theta. So t1 t2 sin theta. If you cannot understand how this became t2 cos theta and t2 sin theta, please go through the resolution part once. I have explained it clearly there. Okay, how if this is 37 degree, this becomes t2 cos theta and this becomes t2 sin theta. Now let us see. So instead of this, now I can write t2 cos theta here and t2 sin theta here. I can rub this in fact. Okay. So here we can see that this direction and this direction, okay, this force and this force are balancing each other, and this force must be balancing this force, then only it is in equilibrium. Okay, now let us equate it. So t2 sin 37 must be equal to t1, one equation, and here if you see t2 cos 37, it must be equals to 5g. So from here 5 into g is 10. So solve it further. Cos 37, so if it is cos 37, b by h, so b is 4 and h is 5. We already know about this famous triangle. So this will be 4 by 5. So here we'll write it 4 by 5. So here t2 is equals to 50 into 5 upon 4. So it will be 125 by 2. We can further solve it to get the values in your decimal points. Now this is this much newtons. Now let us see t2's value I know. So can I put the value of t2 over here? So just put the value of t2, sin 37. So again we'll take sine of this. So sine, people have p by h. So p by h, so 3 by 4. So again divided to get 75 upon 2, that is t1. So by this we can find both the values. You can find it in decimals. Now let us consider for the inclined plane. Okay, now suppose this is the inclined plane and a mass is fixed over here. It is kept like this and it is fixed with a string over here. Then what is the tension? Suppose I want to find the tension in the string. I want to find the normal reaction of this. Then what will be the answer when the system is in equilibrium? Then let us start drawing this. Now if this is theta angle above, see this is the horizontal. Okay, if I want an inclined plane, I have to increase an angle theta. So this is that theta. Okay, now what we have to do is, let us draw the free body diagram. For this we have to see what are the forces that are acting on this mass. Mg is applying downwards, normal reaction perpendicular to the force. Okay, then tension is always away from the body. So this mass we are considering, so away from the body T. Clear? Now if we draw the free body diagram, tension here, N here and mg over here. Okay, so what we are seeing, this and this, all the three, if I draw x-axis and y-axis, this both will be outside the axes. Okay, so how to solve further? So what we do, instead of taking this mg in y-axis and here x-axis, what we do is, we take this as x-axis and this as y-axis. Can you see if this was x now? So what we are doing, we are just changing the coordinates. Since these both are perpendicular to each other, yes or no? This is the tension, okay, this is the tension's direction and normal reaction is perpendicular to it. So this is 90 degree. So if I take this as x and this is y, there is no problem. It is just like I rotate my mobile like this. Okay, now can you see, this is x and this is y, it becomes x and y. So the same thing we have done. What we have done, we have taken this as y and taken this as x. So we can see that mg is now not in our any coordinate. So what we have to do, we have to see the components of mg. To see the components of mg, we need the angle theta. So when we see this triangle, if this is theta, if this one is theta, this one is 90, this one will be 90 minus theta. Okay, now if I draw this whole thing, this whole thing will be 90 degrees. So this is 90 minus theta, so again this will be theta. So whatever theta is there, theta will be here. So theta is here. So we know the side where theta is there, it becomes mg cos theta, and the other one becomes mg sin theta. Now it becomes easier. So now I can remove this and I can write these two components. So t is balancing mg sin theta, n is balancing mg cos theta. Okay. In the same question, if I remove this fixed point and if I put a weight here, 2 kg weight, and if I say that system is in equilibrium, find the value of theta, t and n, all the three things. So what to do? Let us draw the free body diagrams. So this is mg, this is normal reaction, this is tension force. We just now did this. Okay. Now for this one, this is mg and this is tension. Okay, now we know that every force is in equilibrium, means all the forces are such that the system is in equilibrium. Means for this mass also all the forces should be in equilibrium, and for this mass also all the forces should be in equilibrium. So here we can see t should be equals to mg sin theta, n should be equals to mg cos theta. So n is equals to mg your cos theta and t is equals to sin theta. We've written it. For this one, t should be equals to mg, t should be equals to mg, m is 3, so 3g, 3 into 10, that is 30 newtons. Once we got the value of t, can I use the second equation? Here, can I use the second equation? In place of t, I'll write 30. So 10, 0, 0 cancelled. So 3, 5 sin theta. So sin theta, if I want to find this, 5 will come down 3 upon 5. So again, we'll go to the famous triangle. So if this is 37 degrees, we know this will be 3, this will be 4, and this will be 5. So 5 and this is 3. 3 upon 5 is sin 37. Yes or no? So sin 37. So theta will be equals to 37 degree. Once we got the value of theta, can I not put it? I already have tension. Can I not put it in this equation or this any equation you put it? So n, I want n. So n you take. So n is 5g cos 37. 5 in place of g, 10 cos 37. So 4 upon 5. Cancel it. So 10 newtons. This is the answer. So let us start with the second equation of motion.